Well, welcome to the Tiger Den, as it's the second to last week of girls basketball. Hard to believe, Mike.
I know it.
That we're finally coming down to the end, and we should have
sectional draw
Sunday
tomorrow.
Right? Tomorrow
on Monday night.
Okay. So sectional draw tomorrow.
I think I'll make 100% sure.
On a Friday.
It's on. No, excuse me. It's a Monday night. So Monday. It's
okay.
Monday.
All right.
They're not doing it on a Sunday.
Okay, so it's Monday. Tomorrow's Friday, Mike.
Hey, this week's not been.
It's only Thursday.
It's been a long week for me. I'll look it up, but I think it's just coming.
If you're
Monday.
thinking tomorrow's Monday, you're thinking today's Sunday.
My day. Let me just explain my week. It's been basketball, fire meeting, basketball this week, and Sunday's basketball now.
Okay, you're acting like that's an excuse.
No, it's not. It's just I'm a busy guy.
All right. Well, we know that. That's for sure. All right, Tigers, or Lady Tigers, I should say, get set to take on the Lady Panthers. JV won their contest. See if the varsity can hold form. And Lady Tigers coming off a win on a rare Saturday morning game against Heritage, which was just kind of an eerie, weird thing anyway. But after kind of a rocky first half, Lady Tigers kind of pulled things together. And
Zoe had a big game.
Zoe had a very big game. And they came away with the W, and see if they can carry that momentum into what looks like to be a pretty good Eastbrook team, Mike.
I've seen that. 12-6, 12-5.
13-5.
They just won the other night then.
So, 13-5. Coach Jeff Liddick in his fourth year, 62-21 for him.
He must be doing something right.
They're coming off a pretty dominant win against Adams Central, 69-27. So they knocked the Jets off by 40.
They beat a very good Wabash team, too.
They beat Wabash in overtime, 42-40. They
beat Manchester. Manchester beat us for at the beginning of the year.
Yep, by 15, 45-30. Some other games or other teams you may be familiar with. They lost to South Adams by 3 early in the season. They knocked off Southern Wells 47-26. They did travel to Norwell to take on the Lady Knights. They fell to Norwell 65-37. No harm in that.
That's their sectional opponent, ain't it? I think so.
Yes, they are in that sectional. Eastbrook will travel to Madison Grant. They'll finish up at home against Blackford.
Speaking of Blackford, I've seen they're in our sectional this year. So they
they intersectional?
They dropped from 3A to 2A.
Tigers come in 7-12. Again, they picked up the win against Heritage, which ended a pretty long losing streak where they had lost 5 in a row. Blackhawk, Belmont, Northfield, Jay County twice.
Jay County, that was a very good team.
We will be at Heritage on Saturday. Pick up that game, and then we'll be back here. I'm assuming that's going to be senior night?
Senior night, yep, next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Canterbury.
Yep, Fort Wayne, Canterbury.
I'm kind of looking forward to that Heritage game, just to see what changes will be done.
9-point win for the Lady Tigers on that Saturday morning game against Heritage, 34-25. We got just about a minute to go before we get the PA announcement of the starting lineups. Let's open this broadcast off officially.
Thank you for logging on to the Voice Sports Network for this broadcast of high school sports. We encourage you to go to the games and support your area teams. We know you have a choice, and thank you for choosing us. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of the sponsors you hear throughout the game. We encourage you to visit their businesses and use their service as often as possible. Be sure to tell them thanks for their support. Now, sit back and enjoy the game, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Well, welcome back again. This is Scott Mintzer, Mike Moriarty on the call for you tonight. Dylan Higginbottom on the camera for us. And we should have the starting lineups here coming up just a minute, but let's give the ladies to you quickly. We're assuming it's going to be pretty much the same starters as it's always been. Number 21, Grace Miller, your freshman guard. Number 23, Ashley Smith, senior forward. Number 25, Shannon Penrod, senior guard. Number 32, Zoe Smith, junior guard, and number 34, your senior forward, Caitlin Kreider. Those are the Bluffton Lady Tigers starters. Mike Murray will bring them to you here in just a minute. For the Eastbrook Lady Panthers, their starters look like this. Number 20, Abby Gressley, a junior guard. Number 22, Marissa Gunning, senior guard. Number 34, Kaylee Kitts, senior forward. Number 33, Courtney Haynes, a senior center. And number 45, Hannah Smith, a junior forward. That's what Eastbrook will look like.
First for the Eastbrook Lady Panthers, starting at one guard, 5'4" junior, number 20.
Turn up the crowd, Mike.
And a guard, 5'3" and senior, number 22, Marissa Gunning. And a forward, 5'7" and senior, number 24, Kaylee Kitts. And a center, 5'10" and senior, number 33, Courtney Haynes. And rounding out the Eastbrook lineup at a forward, 5'9" junior, number 45, Hannah Smith. The Lady Panthers are coached by Mr. Jeff Liddick.
And Mike Murray will give you the Tiger starters.
Tigers. Starting at one guard, 5'5" each freshman, number 21, Grace Miller. And a forward, 5'7" senior, number 23, Ashley Smith. And a guard, 5'6" senior, number 25, Shannon Penrod. And a forward, 5'5" junior, number 32, Zoe Smith. And rounding out the Lady Tigers lineup at a forward, 5'8" senior, number 34, Caitlin Kreider. The Lady Tigers are coached by Mr. Carl Brown.
All right, next is the national anthem, and we cannot bring this to you live as it's pre-recorded.
There you go, Scott. There you go, Scott. You forgot to sing the national anthem again.
I know.
You told me he was going to do a karaoke bar and then sing it, and then we tape it.
Yeah, I was fibbing. All right.
We need to come out of the gates quick tonight.
Thursday night basketball.
Coaches versus cancer night.
All right.
That's what to deal with all the pink on tonight.
All right.
Coaches are wearing their tennis shoes to support.
Ashley Smith will jump for the Tigers against Courtney Haynes, and the opening tip will be handled by the Eastbrook Lady Panthers. Looking down along the post for number 45, Smith, and put back by number 33, Courtney Haynes. And Eastbrook with an opening bucket. Grace Miller is going to get some attention near midcourt, and Bluffton is going to throw it away. Turnover Tigers. 2-0 Eastbrook, just underway, 7:29 left to go in the first. Presley handling the point for Eastbrook. This is Kitts. She dribbles around the right side. Hannah Smith dumping it down low for Gressley. Gressley getting it inside. Turnaround jumper by number 33, Haynes. And Haynes with the first 4 points of the basketball game. Eastbrook up 4-0. Bluffton still trying to get across the timeline. Another takeaway by Eastbrook. Quick pass, number 24, and Eastbrook up quickly, 4-0 as Kitts with the bucket.
6-0.
6-0, yes. Zoe Smith falls, getting through some traffic, manages to get it to Ashley. Count it. Count it?
Yes, count it.
Count it in the foul.
You would think Bluffton used to be impressed. They played Jay County 2 nights there and got pressed.
Ashley goes to the line, try to convert the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Fouls on Hannah Smith, number 45. Ashley's shot is up and off the back iron, no good. Hannah Smith with an offensive board fighting for another, but Ashley comes away with it. Ashley into the paint and travels.
That's 3 turnovers already.
Now Bluffton with a little bit of backcourt pressure. Eastbrook breaks.
Just from what I'm seeing, it looks like Eastbrook's pretty much a post player dominant offense here. As soon as I say it, she
outside three by Gressley, no good. Shot short, and it's going to be, ooh.
Yep.
I think that was off Shannon.
We won't say anything, Scott.
Under 6 to go here in the first, 6-2.
Tack.
Nicely done. Caitlin Kreider with the bucket. Lead is 2. Assist by Ashley Smith. And a steal. And all tied up at 6.
They've always said a pressing team doesn't like to be pressed. Over and back.
Kitts backs it up. Near travel. Gets it to Gressley. Oh, no, 22. That's gunning.
Jump ball. Bluffton ball.
5:09 left to go in the first. Ashley turns and goes. Good feed to Caitlin Kreider. Kreider 2. Another assist for Ashley. Presley trying to go down to Hannah Smith, and I think we're going to get Caitlin in the back here.
Bluffton Lady Tiger fouls on number 34, Caitlin Kreider.
First lead of the ball game for Bluffton. They get it right into Hannah Smith. We're tied at 8.
Eastbrook basket on number 45, Hannah Smith.
Oh, Grace.
It'll stay white basketball. Zoe into Grace. Back to Zoe. Shannon goes cross court to Miller. Miller to Zoe Smith, top of the key. And a kick ball. .4:17 left in the quarter. Zoe will inbound. Shannon to Grace, looking down low for Caitlin Kreider. Nice move into the paint, but can't get it to go. We'll stay with the Lady Tigers. We're halfway through the first. 8-8. We're going to get an offensive foul.
Bluffton Lady Tiger fouls on number 23, Ashley Smith.
Gunning, Haynes to Gressley. Gressley. Haynes into the paint, little pull-up jumper, no good. Ashley Smith with the board. Ashley's been active this quarter.
Sorry. I got a little bit of a cold here.
That's because you're working too hard.
It is. It's called lack of sleep.
Grace over to Zoe. 3:30 to go in the quarter.
It is kind of nice to see Ashley being aggressive tonight. Good fake, Zoe. Nice pass, too.
Nice jump.
Nice
Nice open
job.
jumper by Shannon.
Ball's moving really well tonight.
And Eastbrook will turn it over. Lady Tigers up by a bucket with the basketball. 3:09 to go in the first. Zoe between the circles goes left side to Shannon. Caitlin in the corner, cross court. Oh, almost taken away. Grace will let it go out of bounds. It'll stay white basketball with 2:48. Shannon goes around to Grace Miller. Caitlin Kreider's got a couple of defenders on her. Needs to get rid of it. Puts it on the floor. Shannon out on the wing. Cross court, Grace. Wide open for three. Got it! Grace Miller for three. Biggest lead for the Tigers, 13-8. This was a 6-0 basketball game at one time. It's a 13-2 Bluffton run. Back down to Hannah Smith. That's where their production's been. Lead back to 3.
Foul. 33.
Be on Haynes. Katie Geimer and Megan Prater into the game. Ryder and Penrod will get some rest. And we're going to get an Eastbrook foul.
22.
Both teams with 2 fouls.
Gunning. Got Gunning and Cummings.
Prater over to Zoe Smith. 1:37 to go in the first.
I don't have a 44 in my book. From Eastbrook.
Hannah's. Ooh, I don't have. You're right. 44. I don't know.
We'll find out when she scores. Scores or fouls.
Do you remember from the JV game?
She didn't play JV.
Down low for Haynes. 1 point game, under a minute to go in the first. Everything up top right now for Bluffton. Geimer goes back outside. Miller fires a 3. It's a little bit long. 26 seconds to go. It's a 1 point game. Kitts on the run. She's fouled on the way to the basket.
Bluffton Lady Tiger fouls on number 21, Grace Miller at the line for Eastbrook, number 24.
Grace Miller with the foul, her first, team's third. Kitts to the line, shooting 2. We are knotted at 13. Lady Panthers retake the lead, 14-13. 20 seconds to go. See if the Tigers can close out the quarter with a bucket. Miller at 10 to Smith. Miller at 6. Zoe with 5. Prater got it right at the buzzer. Megan Prater hits the 3 at the end of the first quarter. Subway scoreboard reads Bluffton 16, Eastbrook 14. We'll be back.
That was a good quarter.
Burn, you can depend on us for checking accounts that fit your needs. We have free checking with no strings attached. Absolutely free checking with a free Visa debit card, free online banking, even mobile banking. Stop by or call any First Bank of Bern office. We'll help you find a checking account that is perfect for you. First Bank of Bern, employee-owned and conveniently located. Visit us online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides them.
Welcome back. We go to the second, a 16-point first quarter for Bluffton. It's a pretty good quarter.
Yeah, that was a very good quarter. They needed to come out strong. They did.
Autumn Moriarty into the ball game for Bluffton to open up the second quarter, and she immediately pulls down a defensive rebound. Megan Prater running the point right now. Picks up her dribble, finds Shannon Penrod. Into Autumn, outside to Zoe Smith.
Oh, stay there.
Put that 16 points in perspective. Girls average under 40 points a game.
Yeah.
We've got 16 in the first quarter. Eastbrook average gives up under 40 per game.
Let's just talk about Heritage on Saturday. The score was, 9-9 at halftime?
At halftime. Megan picks up her dribble, goes right side to Zoe Smith.
End of the first quarter, Saturday was Heritage was 7, Bluffton was 5.
Ashley in the corner, breaks away from a couple of defenders, shot up a little bit long. Mariah Drake in the game for Eastbrook. Creshley down to number 44, who we don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Checking into the Lady Tiger line, number 21, Grace Miller.
Miller in for Zoe Smith.
Also checking in
Strebler
the Lady
coming
Tiger
in.
line, number 24, Gabrielle Strebler.
Strebler in for Prater.
She had a couple threes in the junior varsity game. She's been struggling, so maybe that'll get her going.
Miller between the circles. Over to Strebler. 6:30 to go in the first half. Grace Miller's a little bit long. Autumn Moriarty fighting for the rebound, but it's going to be out of bounds off Bluffton, Eastbrook basketball. Gressley will bring it up for Eastbrook. 2-point basketball game. Lady Tigers up by a bucket. Loose ball. Ashley picks it up, shuffles it off to Penrod. Shannon up the right side. Grace kicks it out. Strevler for three.
Boom.
Got it. Gabby Strevler for three.
I told her the other day she's been struggling. I said, a good shooter always keeps shooting the ball.
How many threes do we have? Is that our third one?
That's our third one.
Nicely done. 19-14 at 5:42. A long three. Got it.
3-point basket by Abby Gressler.
Gressler with the long three. 5:30 to go in the second. Strevler over to Grace Miller at the 5:15 mark.
It's going to be a back door for Ashley right here.
They get it to her, but a little underneath the basket.
A little late.
Into Autumn, and
Hey,
she's
well,
going to be fouled.
We'll see who it is.
Eastbrook foul is on number 44, Amanda Mars. At the line for the Tigers, number 42.
Number 40 is actually 44.
See how they are. Autumn sinks the free throw.
Got to keep you on your toes.
Yeah, I know.
Checking into the Lady Tiger line, number 32, Zoe Smith, number 34, Caitlin Kreider.
Zoe Smith, Caitlin Kreider back in. So it's Zoe Smith, Strevler, Moriarty, Miller, and Kreider on the floor. Off the glass. Do you teach her that?
No.
No? All
If you looked at her real close, she had a little smile after happened too.
21-17. Looking for Haynes, and we'll get a Bluffton foul.
Both the Lady Tiger fouls on number 42, Autumn Moriarty.
Be on Moriarty. Her first, team's fourth. 4:50 left in the half.
The Indiana basketball coaches have designated January as
Haynes turned around. Oh, nice turnaround jumper.
He's a good ball player.
21-19. Grace Miller for three. Long. Fighting for her own rebound. Ball on the floor. Picked up by Haynes. Looking for the outlet pass to Kitts. Gressley for three more. No. And Strevler with a 2-on-1 break. We'll put it in the hands of Zoe Smith. Zoe on the run. Mars with the rebound. Kitts to Gressley. Gressley down into the low post into Mars. Mars turnaround, no good. Back the other way, Zoe Smith.
Good pass, Zoe. Hit it, Gabby. Hit it, Gabby. Oh.
Coming down to the 3:30 mark. Oh, good feed, but fumbled.
Caitlin's second.
That's going to send Amanda Mars to the line. Shooting two. Fifth foul on Bluffton.
Checking into the Lady Tiger line, number 23, Ashley Smith.
21-20. Ashley back in. We're tied at 21. Biggest lead for Bluffton's been 5. The biggest Eastbrook lead was 6. That's when it was 6-0. All tied up at 21. 3:15 left to go in the half. Eastbrook with a chance to take the lead. And foul number 6 coming up for Bluffton.
Grace is second.
Bluffton Lady Tiger fouls on number 21, Grace Miller. Stepping into the Lady Tiger line, number 25.
Penrod in for Strevler. Kitts will inbound.
Also checking in for the Lady Tiger.
Prater in for Miller.
Megan Prater.
Good feed to Haynes.
Good entry pass.
Yeah.
Eastbrook basket by Courtney Haynes.
Eastbrook back up on top. 23-21. See if Lady Tigers can answer.
Here.
Ashley over to Megan Prater. Autumn to Zoe. Penrod at the elbow to Moriarty up top. Right side Prater. And knocked out of bounds by Gressley. It'll stay white basketball. 2:15 left in the half. In the Autumn. Haynes with the rebound. That's when she should have used the glass.
Yep. We'll talk about that.
Gets to Drake. Looking down low for Hannah Smith, who's back in the game. Moriarty with the rebound. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go.
Good take, Zoe.
Short gets her own rebound. Back up. Gets her own rebound again. Back up for a third time. No. And that's going to be a foul on Prater. 7th foul of the half. That's going to send them to bonus. They'll walk it back the other way.
22, Megan Prater. At the line for Eastbrook, number 33, Courtney Haynes.
I'm not used to this microphone being on this side.
Well, you know, you can switch them.
I keep hitting it.
Haynes makes the front end.
She's having a good game.
11 points for her so far. And 2-2. 4-point Eastbrook lead. 1:40 to go. Presley off the turnover and another Bluffton foul.
Megan Prater's second.
Timeout on the floor.
30 seconds.
Depend on us for checking accounts that fit your needs. We have free checking with no strings attached. Absolutely free checking with a free Visa debit card, free online banking, even mobile banking. Stop by or call any First Bank of Bern office. We'll help you find a checking account that is perfect for you. First Bank of Bern, employee-owned and conveniently located. Visit us online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
25-21, 1:31 left. Eastbrook on top by 4. Coming out of the Bluffton timeout. Gressley at the line for the Lady Panthers.
See, what you did is I usually sit on your right side.
That's true. I really threw you off, didn't I?
Yeah, it's got me all screwed up.
Misses the front end. Moriarty with the board. Come on. Let's get some of these back here before the end of the half. Prater to Zoe Smith. Penrod. To Zoe. 1 minute. 1 minute to go in the half.
Travel.
Prater and Penrod with a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. They'll back off. Presley into the paint, looking down on the block for Haynes. Haynes falls down. Penrod picks it up. Got Zoe up front. Oh, Presley, nice job. Penrod looking for Prater underneath. No, Ashley Smith with the board. She'll pull it out. 30 seconds to go. All right, just regroup here. Penrod with 15. Zoe at 10. Megan with 4 seconds on the clock. Well, Megan closed out both quarters. Your score, Subway scoreboard at half. Eastbrook 25, Bluffton 23. Mike will crunch some stats. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
He shoots, he scores, it's out of here. He could go all the way.
That's the reaction you'll get when you get her a gift of fine jewelry from Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
Hi, this is Dan and Jane from Daniel's Jewelers, and we want you to score big. We have beautiful diamond pendants, rings, and earrings, including diamonds in motion. These pieces powered by her heartbeat are awesome.
Check out our fun jewelry. Stainless steel jewelry by SteelX, Jewel Pops by Chameleon, Angelica bracelets made from recycled metals, and our newest, convertibles by Lestage.
We offer ring sizing done on premise, and the first sizing is free when you purchase your ring from Daniel's.
Okay, guys, best of all, free gift wrapping.
Win big. See you at Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton on State Road 1, north of Lowe's. Open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair, brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
The insurance company is responsible for selecting the shop to repair your vehicle.
False. Insurance agents and adjusters have no authority in telling you where to have your vehicle repaired. It's your investment and responsibility to select a competent collision repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit laurensbodyshop.com.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs, and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Welcome to the St. Francis Halftime Show. Scott Mincer, Mike Moriarty on the call. The middle school girls out on the floor getting honored at halftime.
Yeah, a bunch of brats.
Send all comments to Mike Moriarty at gmail.com.
I always tell them every year I keep my hair short. They ask me, why do you keep your hair short? I says, because it turns gray because I have to deal with all of you all year. All right, let's do some stats. Eastbrook, got Abby Gressley with 3 points. Miss Kitts with 4 points. Miss Mars with 2 points. Miss Hannah Smith with 4 points. And then leading the Eastbrook Panthers is Courtney Haynes with 12 points. And I'll tell you what, she's a workhorse in there in the post.
She had a nice half.
I have Eastbrook with 4 turnovers, 7 rebounds, and 0 steals for the first half. For Bluffton, I got Grace Miller with 3 points. Megan Prater, 5 points. Ashley Smith, 4 points. Shannon Penrod, 2 points. Caitlin Kreider, 4 points. And Autumn Morardi, 2 points. And what I've noticed tonight is scoring has been spread out. It's not 1 or 2 girls with 8, 9 points. It's all spread out tonight, which is very good. Then I have Bluffton with 6 turnovers for the first half, 12 rebounds, and 2 steals. And they've actually played pretty decent the first half. I'm glad they come out strong that first quarter and kept the intensity. After Eastbrook jumped out 6-0, they come back and fought and actually took the lead.
Yeah, up by 5 at one point.
Yep.
I think it was 13-8 at one point. And that might be one of the better runs of the season, actually.
Yep.
It was 6-0, so you're looking at a 13-2 run against a really good, at least record-wise, Eastbrook team. And, thinking back, even against some of the teams that we've won by large margins, I don't know that I remember that many runs like that.
Nope. That was a very good first half for us. We've been struggling here lately, and I was happy.
So with that,
thank you, ma'am.
Yep. What's going on in the locker room right now? What's Coach probably talking about?
Eliminating turnovers will be one thing. 6 is way too many. 6 is not much, but still way too many on a team like this. I mean, you were up, we were up, and then all of a sudden we turnover, and let them right back in the game. So I'm just talking about that. And execution on the offense. Run the plays, execute, move a little quicker, and see the floor. But I think, down 2 points, they're sitting pretty good right now. But the third quarter, we got to come out strong in the third quarter.
Yeah, really significant. I mean, you talked about, we want to get off to a fast start, and pretty quickly you're down 6-0. But we hung in there.
Yep.
We didn't panic. So, down by 2 right now. You got to be feeling pretty good. You've got 23 points up on the board right now, and like we talked about against Heritage right now, we're looking at, 9?
9-0, or 9-9 at halftime, and that final score was, let's see, it's boys.
34-25.
Yep, 34-25. But after the end of the third quarter, it was 17-15. So,
all right. With that, we'll take a timeout, thank a few more sponsors, and we'll come back with second half basketball here on WellsCountyVoice.com. Part of the Voice Sports Network. Lady Tigers down by 2, 25-23 at halftime.
Troxel Equipment offers a full line of John Deere equipment. Troxel Equipment features a large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment. Troxel Equipment, the dealership you can trust.
It took Subway restaurants to do flatbread sandwich great, fresh roasted until its flavor reaches the towering peaks of Mount Delicious. You may have had other flatbread, but once you sink your teeth into this appetite-busting mountain of flavor, you'll know this is the real deal. Get any of your Subway favorites on our full-flavor flatbreads and let your taste buds sink into the delicious depth of goodness. Subway of Bluffton, eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you in North Main and inside Walmart.
This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
The Bowling Center in Bluffton has Friday Night Trio League for ages 4 through 19 with sign-ups going on now. This 10-week league is at 7 p.m. on Fridays for $8.25 per week for 3 games and shoes. Also on Friday, it's Friday Fun from noon to 6 p.m. Bowl for just $1 and shoe rental is only 50 cents. The Bowling Center, 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton. Visit bowlbluffton.com.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that make people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. That's why I focus on how the benefits of life insurance actually live on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Call me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton at 824-1928 and put the life back in life insurance.
Welcome back to the Tiger Den. 25-23. We are at halftime. Lady Tigers down by a bucket. Well, Mike, this Saturday we'll be at Heritage. And then we come back next week with a home game versus Canterbury.
On Thursday.
What are you trying to do in these last few games as you prep for sectional?
Sorry, Scott. You're preparing for sectional. Our sectional is wide open, even though Inguten is now back at South Adams and is cleared, ready to play. They're now the favorite, but before she come back, our sectional was wide open. Anybody can win that, and that's what Grau and I were talking today, about the sectional. If Inguten wouldn't have come back, that whole sectional was toss-up. You could have just flipped a coin. Anybody could have made it to the championship game. So, but South Adams has now got to be the favorite in that sectional, playing at South Adams. But, yeah, everything he's doing now, we're preparing for sectional.
So once you see the draw, do then practices and strategies start to change regardless of the opponent because you're looking at who you're facing in the sectional draw?
Yes. Grau and I talked also today. He wasn't very happy that the last game is on a Thursday. He would like to finish on a Tuesday, that he could have prepared a whole week before who he knew he was going to play for sectional. Now you don't have a whole week, so that's a little more stress on him, but he'll get it figured out.
Okay, third quarter action. Bluffton will open up with the basketball, down by 2, 25-23. Good feed, Penrod. The dime to Miller. We're tied at 25. Just like Coach drew it up, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
7:43 to go in the third. Knotted up at 25, and just like they draw it up for Eastbrook. Haynes.
She is a beast.
On the post. Prater to Ashley Smith. Actually had a nice first quarter. Cross court to Miller, and she traveled. $7:14 left in the third. Haynes to Gressley for 3. No. Smith with the rebound.
Take it, Ashley. There's nobody quicker than you.
Gets inside Haynes. Haynes gets her hand on it. Prater with it from the elbow. Ashley. No good. Hannah Smith with the board. You're right. There's just a little bit of hesitation from her. If she would have just taken it strong.
I mean, she made it all the way to the basket by just dribbling around the girl.
Hoop and a harm for Haynes. Ashley with the foul. Her
Should be
second.
her second.
Three-point play for Haynes. 5-point lead for Eastbrook. Moriarty in for Prater. He's about as big as we get right now. Caitlin and Autumn on the floor.
Well, then you throw Ashley
in. Kreider to Grace. Over to Ashley. Ashley right inside the line. Got it. Nice shot by Ashley.
I do know Ashley likes to play outside more than she does inside.
30-27, under 6 to go in the third. Smith at the elbow to Gressley for another three. No good. Ashley with the board. Ooh. High pass. Grace keeps it in play, but into the hands of the Lady Panthers. Gressley to Kitts. Another three for Gressley. She's going to keep firing, I guess. Hits that three. Timeout Bluffton. We'll be back.
Pizza Hut is changing the way you think about pizza with their Flavor of Now menu. With over 2 billion combinations of new ingredients, crusts, and sauces, you can customize your pizza and take it where pizza has never gone before. But don't stress, all the old-time favorites are still available. At Pizza Hut, it's everything you've always loved about pizza and more. Order online now at pizzahut.com or download our mobile app. Pizza Hut Flavor of Now menu at your local Pizza Hut in Bluffton.
Great. I've got to walk by dresses, then hosiery, then women's fine clothing. Where are the men's clothes?
Men, does this sound familiar? Avoid the women's department altogether by going to Masterson's Incorporated Store for Men. You heard right, a store for men. At Masterson's in Bluffton, you'll find famous make clothing like Palm Beach, Calvin Klein, Lauren, Van Heusen, and shoes by Johnson Murphy, Florsheim, and Dockers. Masterson's also has tuxedo rental and is the Boy Scout and Cub Scout distributor for the area.
Wow, look at this. A store just for men.
Masterson's Store for Men, 127 West Market Street.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located. Across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Carrie Jennis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Carrie Jennis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
Welcome back to action, 33-27. Grace Miller for three, no good. Ashley Smith with the board. Gets her own rebound, puts it on the floor. The held ball will favor Eastbrook. We've had some chances off the offensive glass, Mike.
They're so worried about blocking Autumn out. Ashley and Caitlin should be able to crash the boards with ease because they're putting two people on Autumn.
Gressley up top. Kitts. I don't think anybody else has shot a three other than the Gressley girl.
Nope.
Kitts inside the line. Got it. Biggest lead of the night for either squad. 8 points, 35-27. And Grace splitting a couple of defenders is going to draw a foul. Gunning second. Yeah.
Checking into the Lady Tiger line, number 24, Gabrielle Strevler.
Strevler in for Penrod. 4:20 to go in the third.
Grace, too far of a pass. And that's Grace's third foul.
All right, now I move that mic on the other side.
I'm holding my cord. I know.
Checking into the Lady Tiger line, number 22, Megan Prater.
I try to train them. I really do.
know.
I work on them all the time.
That's why we leave you and go to the school. Almost.
See, now you didn't want it on that side.
I put it back. Ashley Smith fouls. That's her third. Ashley's third foul. Haynes' first miss tonight.
So far, the third quarters belong to Eastbrook. 35-27.
Just like we didn't want.
Yep, that's true. 1 of 2 for Haynes. She's got 18.
Out of the 36.
Half of the points coming from Haynes. Strevler out on the left wing. Prater over to Ashley Smith. Back up top, Prater. Smith and Prater go back and forth with it here.
Bluffton ball.
Held ball belongs to the Lady Tigers. So offensively, Mike, what's going on out here?
We slowed down. Eastbrook actually went to a 2-1-2. We just got to figure out how to attack it. Strebler, not there, Megan.
Turnover, Bluffton. 3:36 to go in the third. Right now, momentum favoring the Lady Panthers. Hannah Smith at the elbow. Gressley will fire another three, and
actually pointed at the girl.
39-27, first double-digit lead of the night. The three-pointer puts him up by 12. Moriarty to Ashley Smith, foot on the line. No, Haynes with the rebound. Kits to Gunning down to Hannah Smith. Oh, good movement down along the block. Haynes can't get it to go, but she'll shoot two.
We're in foul trouble now.
Timeout, Bluffton. We'll take a timeout as well.
Supper tonight.
I want Paschetti.
I want Paschetti.
Paschetti's Italian restaurant, where yes, you can get spaghetti and so much more. Subs, sandwiches, burgers, calzones, pizzas, salads, and a whole menu full of Italian cuisine and desserts. Paschetti's restaurant is conveniently located at 229 West Market Street in Bluffton, and they're open for lunch 11 to 4, 7 days a week.
Fine, we'll go to Paschetti's, but I want some garlic knots.
Paschetti's, open Monday through Thursday 11 to 9, Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sundays 11 to 8 p.m. Paschetti's Italian Restaurant, 229 West Market Street in Bluffton.
2:47 left in the third, 39-27. It's been a big Eastbrook quarter. What do we got this quarter for us?
We've only scored 4 points. Eastbrook, man, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
So big third quarter for Eastbrook. Courtney Haynes to the line. She's got 18.
She's shooting 2.
4 fouls on Bluffton, 1 on Eastbrook. She has been solid. Number 19. And 20. As she continues to put up just about half of Eastbrook's points. On the floor for Bluffton, Prater, Ashley Smith, Strebler, Kreider, and Moriarty.
Yeah, we turned it over.
Quick outlet pass to Gunning. Her first points. And it's getting away from us, Mike.
Yep. Too much standing. Attack a gap, Megan.
Ashley cross court to Strebler. Just inside the line, off the glass, no good. Kreider with the board. She'll put it through. And Bluffton ends a long Eastbrook run. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go in the third. Kits inside the line. Rims out. Ashley finds Caitlin. Caitlin tries to make a baseline move and gets fouled.
Eastbrook fouls on number 22, Marissa Gunning.
Gunning with the foul.
That's her third.
Number 21, Grace Miller. Number
Geimer, Penrod, and Miller in for Bluffton. We'll throw it up to Ashley Smith. 1:35 to go in the third quarter. Another Eastbrook foul.
22. That's her fourth.
Drake will come in and replace her. Miller picks up her dribble, finds Ashley Smith.
Oh, that's Bluffton's sixth turnover.
$1:10 to go here in the third. Back to Haynes. She's double teamed, finds Smith, but she can't handle the pass. Back up top to Kitts. 1 minute. Take away by Penrod, taken right back away through Haynes. Wave off the basket. Geimer with the foul. Smith, easy bucket for her. 16-point lead, 30 seconds left, and Bluffton turns it over again. Hannah Smith from the free throw line. Well, it's been a big, big Eastbrook quarter.
Yes, it has.
10 seconds left. Strevler short, 6 seconds. Miller at 2 seconds. And at the end of the third, your Subway scoreboard reads Eastbrook 47, Bluffton 29. We'll be back.
'Twas the month after Christmas, and all through your homes were the remnants of cookies and candies and scones. You ate so much sugar it made you feel crummy, and you can't fit any more in your overstuffed tummy. Plus, you've been running on empty to get everything done, and to exercise now doesn't sound like much fun.
Could this be your post-holiday anthem? The cooking, the wrapping, the running, the sleep deprivation. You've spent the last couple of months worrying about everyone else. It's time to focus on you. With a membership to the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne. The YMCA provides physical and social enrichment through family-friendly programs. Whether you're taking a group exercise class, learning a new language, connecting with friends, improving your health and well-being, or participating in family outings with the Y. Start the new year on a healthy, active foot for you and your family. To find out more, go to fwymca.org and request a one-day pass from any Y in Allen, Whitley, and Wells County so you can try the Y for yourself.
Well, welcome back. As Mike and I have talked about a couple times, sectional draw we think is Monday.
Yes.
And
I was going to look, wasn't I?
The Bluffton sectional will be played at South Adams. And it will have in it South Adams, Woodland, Cherubusco, Bluffton, Eastside, Blackford, and Adams Central. Right now, South Adams would be the favorite. As Mike talked about, their big girl, Intergrown, back in the lineup. But you're right. I mean, once you kind of take out South Adams, there's a lot of teams pretty closely ranked.
You know, and South Adams is struggling a little bit right now too. It'll be interesting to see how their flow gets back with Inguten back. I mean, she's been out for almost a whole month.
I mean, you look at the Sagarin ratings as just kind of a test of how closely these teams match up. And Drake throws it away to Miller. Race on the run, 1-on-2 break. Count it. And the foul. From Blackford through Woodland, so that's 5 of the 7 teams. They're separated by 5 Sagarin points.
Yeah.
That is how close that grouping is.
Grace
on the
got it.
floor is Adams Central, and again on top is South Adams. Of course, South Adams with the home floor advantage. Dribble picked up, Drake to Kitts. Mars gets it down low to Haynes, and
they love that high-low.
Ashley Smith quickly back the other direction, gets in the paint, and she'll draw a foul.
44.
Eastbrook fouls on number 44, Amanda Mars. At the line for the Lady Tigers, number 23, Ashley Smith.
Smith at the line, both teams with 5 team fouls. And Ashley makes the first. Ashley, after a strong first quarter, has been kind of quiet.
Yep.
(47-34). That's going to be on Strevler, I think.
Yep. 16 foul.
Bluffton Lady Tiger fouls on number 24, Gabrielle Strevler.
Gabby's first. Gressley for 3. Got it. Well, she's shown she can hit that shot. She's got 12.
All threes.
Miller for 3. It's long. That's pretty nice when you got a couple of nice post curls in it.
You got that high-low going, then you throw a three-point shooter in there.
Kreider getting set to check in. We're under 6 to go in the ballgame. This is an Eastbrook team that came in with 13 wins. And a takeaway by Miller. Grace got it. Nicely done.
Showing some fight.
Down by 14. Kitts short. This ball on the ground. Miller fighting for it. Gets in the hands of Geimer. Back to Miller. Ashley outside the Penrod. Strevler for 3. No. Drake with the board. Good give and go down to Haynes. 22 for Haynes. (52-36). Strevler, Miller, Penrod. Penrod for 3. Short. Four minutes. Halfway through the fourth.
Same play. Same play.
Miller steps in front of it. And Grace will draw the foul and go to the line. Shoot 2. Haynes second. Grace to the line, shooting 2.
Checking into the Lady Tiger line, number 34, Caitlin Kreider. Checking in for Eastbrook, number 22, Marissa Gunning.
Going back to that sectional draw, South Adams has a Saginaw rating of 62. Offensive rebound by Penrod. .330 left in the game.
Grace is 4th. And it's 1-1.
Bluffton Lady Tiger fouls on number 21, Grace Miller. At the line for Eastbrook, number 10, Mariah Drake.
Drake to the line. Drake has not scored tonight.
Tell you what, they can shoot free throws.
Checking into the Lady Tiger line, number 22, Megan Prater.
They've missed 2 all night out of 2, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Missed 3. Ashley Smith didn't block out.
Now, how does that go? How's that go in the book? Is that counted as a missed free throw?
A missed free throw and then
another attempt?
Yep. That's Ashley's 4th foul.
If she would have made that and there was a lane violation,
That wasn't, it was just a foul.
But if she would have made it and Eastbrook would have committed a lane violation, from a stat standpoint, how does that get recorded?
It's still good.
It's a good
free throw, and then they'll get the ball again. She just made that free throw. Made that one too.
Okay, but again, just to be clear, if Eastbrook's girl makes the free throw, but Eastbrook commits a lane violation,
it's supposed to be wiped off.
But does it count as an attempt to the shooter?
Yes.
As a missed attempt or a made attempt?
Missed attempt.
Okay. A little inside basketball for you.
Now, as soon as I say that, that's probably the wrong answer, but that's the way I was always told.
Strevler looking for a 3. It's long. Mars with the rebound.
She's struggling to shoot it now.
3 minutes to go. Looks like Alyssa Powers getting set to check in. Back to Haynes. This Tigers collapsed down on her. Hannah Smith goes outside to Gressley. Well, we're still working defensively.
Yeah, they're still working hard. 44.
Eastbrook fouls on number 33,
Oh.
Courtney Haynes.
Her 3rd.
2:28 left.
Caitlin Kreider shooting 2.
At the line for the Lady Tigers,
Or
number
1-1, I
34,
mean.
Caitlin Kreider.
Got the first one.
Caitlin back to the line. And 2-2. .225 left to go. 39-55. Eastbrook on top. And pushing it back by Allison.
Wrong person to put the line, Scott.
Yeah, boy, what she's got.
24.
24. Makes another free throw. I was down at the Raider Dome on Tuesday calling that game. If you just flip back a page, Southern Wells.
Girls, yep.
Shot 8 for 25 from the line. Just shows you how important free throws are.
She is 10 of 11 right now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 10 of 11.
That's wonderful. Wow, good for her. 57-39. Powers trying to get it in the hands of Kreider. It'll be out of bounds. It'll stay with Bluffton. 2:02 left. Well, Lady Tigers will look to bounce back on Saturday at Heritage. I will be at Heritage.
I see Heritage just got beat last night.
Who'd they play last night?
I don't remember, but I seen they got beat. I do know. New Haven. New Haven beat them.
Okay. And speaking of Heritage, you know that the new Canterbury coach is the old Heritage coach.
Yep. Oh, don't think that quite worked like they wanted it to. After everybody got set, I was nice enough the referee let him hold the ball to set it up.
All right, we'll try this for what, the third time?
Yeah.
Penrod.
Not
sure if that was a shot or a
left-handed flip-up shot.
Regardless, it's Eastbrook basketball with under 2 minutes to go.
Checking into the Eastbrook lineup, number 10, Mariah Drake. In for the Lady Tigers,
Moriarty
42.
in for Kreider. So on the floor for Bluffton right now, it's Prater, Penrod, Powers, Moriarty, and Strevler. .147 to go. Kitts with the basketball. Gunning into the paint.
Double dribble. 3 seconds.
3 second violation. .139 left. Allison over to Gabby. 1:20 left. Gabby from the elbow.
And Megan fouled. Megan's fourth. And we're shooting free throws.
Bluffton Lady Tiger fouls on number 22, Megan Prater.
Eastbrook now in the double bonus.
Eastbrook, number 45, Hannah Smith.
Hannah Smith with 8. I think they shoot a lot of free throws. I'm just guessing.
They do. They have to.
.59-39.
I want to get ice cream like Growl did at the beginning of the year to Zoe.
1:11. Bottom top of the key over to Megan Prater. Megan. Allison Powers. Under a minute left. Powers at the elbow, down to Moriarty. Little turnaround in the paint. Nicely done.
There's our own version of the high-low.
Well, that was so easy. Why did we do that the whole game?
I don't know.
Oh, 30 seconds left. Mars. No. Hannah Smith hands off the Kitts with 16 seconds. We'll be back at you on Saturday as we travel to Heritage. We will
44.
also be at Adams Central tomorrow for the boys' game.
That'll be a good game, Bluffton versus Adams Central. It's always a heck of a game after ACAC week.
It's always a heck of a game at that gym.
It's the hangar.
It doesn't matter how well we're playing.
It's just something about that gym. Even when I played in high school, it was something about that gym.
Penrod to the line with 6 seconds left in the ball game.
I hope they never change the look of that gym.
Misses the front end, 5 seconds. And that's your ball game. Eastbrook's going to win this one 59-41. Mike's going to crunch some stats. I think Coach is going to come up, maybe a couple girls as well. There's your final, 59-41. We'll be back.
Hi, this is Brent Heidi of Heidi Chrysler in Bluffton. The good old days of shopping for a car. No high-pressure sales, people who knew your name, an owner on the premise who cared. You can still experience that at Heidi Chrysler. Since 1975, we have been there for you after the sale with a service department that has consistently been awarded the 5-star award, the highest ranking Chrysler gives to its dealers. So if buying a car with no hassles and at the right price is what you're looking for, then stop by Heidi Chrysler today. You can find us on North Main Street in Bluffton, and when you do, you'll see that at Heidi Chrysler, our reputation means a great deal.
It's not always about speed. It's not always about sponsors. It's not always about glamour. It's about getting the job done right. No matter what you have to push, pull, or move, New Holland and your local dealers are ready to help you finish like a champion. New Holland.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
We repair
and we renew.
Surgical services at Adams Memorial Hospital, helping you be healthy in every way. We comfort
and we deliver.
The Maternity Center at Adams Memorial Hospital, helping your family be healthy in every way.
Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332. Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
The Bowling Center in Bluffton has Friday Night Trio League for ages 4 through 19 with sign-ups going on now. This 10-week league is at 7 p.m. on Fridays for $8.25 per week for 3 games and shoes. Also on Friday, it's Friday Fun from noon to 6 p.m. Bowl for just $1 and shoe rental is only 50 cents. The Bowling Center, 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton. Visit bowlbluffton.com.
shoots. He scores. It's out of here. He could go all the way.
That's the reaction you'll get when you get her a gift of fine jewelry from Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
Hi, this is Dan and Jane from Daniel's Jewelers, and we want you to score big. We have beautiful diamond pendants, rings, and earrings, including diamonds in motion. These pieces, powered by her heartbeat, are awesome.
Check out our fun jewelry. Stainless steel jewelry by SteelX, Jewel Pops by Chameleon, Angelica bracelets made from recycled metals, and our newest, convertibles by Lestage.
We offer ring sizing done on premise, and the first sizing is free when you purchase your ring from Daniels.
Okay, guys, best of all, free gift wrapping.
Win big. See you at Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton on State Road 1, north of Lowe's. Open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
This is your moment.
59-41 is your final here at the Tiger Den. Mike.
All right, for Eastbrook Panthers, we have Mariah Drake with 1 point. Marissa Gunning with 2 points. Kaylee Kitts, 6 points. Amanda Mars, 2 points. Hannah Smith, 10 points. Abby Greasley, 12 points. And then leading the Panthers tonight is Courtney Haynes with 26 points. She went 10 of 11 from the free throw line. Overall, Eastbrook shot 17 of 20 from the line. Not too bad from the free throw line. But Bluffton was right there with them. They shot a lot less, but they were 8 of 11 from the free throw line. So that that pretty much done it there. Haynes just had a big night. She had half of the points.
Yeah, she was really strong.
All right, for Bluffton, you have Autumn Morardi with 4 points. Shannon Penrod's got 4 points. Take that back. Shannon Penrod only has 2 points. I was wrong. That's what happens. I got too hurry. And then Gabby Stradler, 3 points. Megan Prater, 5 points. Ashley Smith, 8 points. And Grace Miller, 11 points. But no points from Zoe Smith tonight.
Wow.
After a 22-point game Saturday. Bluffton was 8 of 11 from the free throw line. They shot a lot less, but that was a pretty good percentage for them. They've been struggling from the line. But, what do you say? We tied them 12-12 in the fourth quarter, but the third quarter killed us. We got outscored 22-6.
Yeah, just thinking back to just looking at the stats at the end of the game, and thinking back to the first half stats, I think we had 3 3-pointers real early in the game. We did not hit another 3 the rest of the way.
We hit 2 threes in the first quarter and then 1 in the second, and we had never hit one the rest of the game.
I'm just trying to think of kind of the flow, because we talked about when we put up 16 points in the first quarter.
16 points for the first quarter, then we put up 7, and then then the wheels kind of fell off. Here's our girls to the right of us.
All right. All right, we got Caitlin and Katie. Come on up. All right, girls, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, you got one more game left in the Tiger Den.
Yep.
How does it feel, knowing you've got one more time to set out on this floor?
Unreal, really. It seems like it just came so fast.
It really has. The season has gone by really quickly, but I'm excited to do our last game on this floor and come out really strong and get a win.
All right, so what do you prefer, a Saturday game at 10 o'clock in the morning?
Those are my favorite. I don't know what you're laughing about.
We don't like
Well, I don't know. You guys
Those are
scored
the best.
9 points in the whole first half, so I'm thinking maybe you're a little bit tired.
Comeback kids.
All right. Okay,
We're
so you're shooting for sectionals to start at 10 o'clock in the morning next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be the best thing possible for us, I think.
Sure.
So when you think about your whole career, what's the one thing that stands out for you most?
Oh gosh,
that's a tough one.
I definitely think that out of everything, it's not so much the X's and O's. It's definitely the lessons that you learn about life and the bonds you make with your teammate that are going to stick with you the longest. I mean, forever, honestly.
Definitely.
You spend so much time with these girls over the 4 years. I mean, and even before that. So coming out of this without having a bond with such an amazing group of girls is almost unheard of.
Wow, that's well said. So when you look at some of the seniors from last year who come back to some of the games, Lauren and Aaron, who was back, I mean, does that give you a little extra emotion to want to come back next year?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
I love seeing the girls here. It kind of gives us another push to be like, hey, we really need to do well this game. So, I don't know, every time we see them, it's exciting. So I want to have that for the other girls as well.
It also just shows that what kind of program we have.
Yeah.
This isn't just you play your last game and you leave and you're gone forever. This is something that will last a lifetime.
Definitely. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger.
Yeah, that's great to hear. So will you guys be watching for the draw?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited to see how it turns out.
So what are you hoping for?
South Adams.
South Adams. Do you want South Adams right away, or do you just want them in the other side of the bracket?
Right away.
Right away.
Right away.
We're
right
ready
out of the
for
bat.
revenge.
First game.
All right, Mike, I like it.
I'm listening.
All right. Well, we'll be watching the draw. We'll be there for you.
Awesome.
Thanks for coming up. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you very much.
All right, we'll get Coach on here and wrap things up. Well, Coach, I tell you what, you got some girls there pretty well spoken and got their head on their shoulders.
Yeah.
And pretty proud of this program.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, you know, we talk a lot more than just about basketball. It's about life, and you know, there's a lot of meaning to what they're doing, and they've given a lot to our program the last 4 years. And as their coach, I really appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's talk about the ball game. Mike and I were talking at the end of the first half. That first quarter was a really nice first quarter against a really quality opponent.
Yeah.
And going into the first half, I mean, how'd you feel? You had to be pretty proud of the effort the girls put in.
Yeah, I mean, we played a good first half. You know, offensively, I thought we did really well the first half. I do feel like that we could have played better defensively. We really just had all night had no answer for their bigs. They're very athletic, very quick. They can get up and down the floor. They post really well. They get good position, and that really bothered us. That was really the difference in the ball game.
And then their one guard started to hit from the outside in the second half as well.
Well, and you know, it's hey, it's a great thing to have, because if you have a player that's really doing a great job in the post, now all of a sudden you're paying all attention to the post, and that opens up the perimeter. And so, you know, it's really it's a double-edged sword, because you got to pick your poison.
So the draw's coming up. I think it's Monday. How do things change for you as a coach once that draw comes out? Do you start to kind of change kind of what you're focused on, or does it not really matter?
No, we don't change. We're going to keep doing what we've been doing. You know, at this point in the year, we're going to just try to make minor adjustments to try to help ourselves play better, and you know, we'll try to start preparing for our opponent and see what we got to do to win.
Well, I asked the girls if they're going to watch the draw and who they'd be looking for, and they want South Adams right away.
Well, I like their confidence, I guess. They're obviously probably in our sectional. They're the team to beat. You know, you have to go through them as they have the best record, and it's on their floor. So, you know, I would say that most everybody would point at them and say, okay, they're the best team. And, you know, we played them tough here earlier in the year, but, you know, who knows how the draw will be. We'll just, you know, play whoever's drawn.
Boy, after that, it's pretty wide open.
Yeah, it really is. I really think that it is wide open. And, you know, and South Adams is a very good team, but I also think they're very beatable. I don't say that with any disrespect towards them, because I have a lot of respect for Coach Freeman and their girls. They're a very good team. But I think if a team's playing well, they have a chance that anyone can knock anyone off on any given night in the sectional.
So, few more games. We'll be at Heritage on Saturday. We'll be with you on Saturday. You come back at a away game and then finish up with Canterbury. Again, I mean, what are you trying to see in these last few games as you round out the schedule?
Just keep improving. We've just got to keep improving. We have to find ways to get better every single game, and that's really what we're after. We want to find a way to, you know, whatever little things are that we can do to keep improving. That's our goal every day, and that's what we've talked about really for the last 4 years since I've been the coach. Is we just want to keep improving, and we're trying to do that.
Hey, just one other quick note. Looking at the stats, I want to congratulate both teams. I think tonight, across the board, the team shot 25 through 31 from the free throw line.
Wow.
I'm not sure I've
and I
ever
would say
seen
they
that
probably
kind
shot
of
the
line.
majority of them.
17 and 20.
Yeah.
They did, but we were 8 for 11 from the line.
That's not bad for us. It's pretty good.
So
that's good.
It's pretty nice
Yep.
job by both squads from the line.
Yeah, it is.
All right, Coach.
Well,
we'll see you Saturday.
Thanks for covering us. We appreciate it.
No problem. All right, Mike. Let's wrap this thing up.
Well, you want me to pick player
I
of the
want
game?
you player of the game.
Oh.
Newhan, Tri-County player of the game.
Let's go with Caitlin Kreider tonight. She had a nice game, 8 points. I mean, she didn't get to play much in the second quarter, but she held her own there in the third and fourth quarter. So
she gave a great post-game interview.
Yep.
So
I'll give it to Caitlin.
Caitlin Kreider is your WellsCountyVoice.com player of the game. Tigers fall tonight to a very good Eastbrook team.
Just to say something, I'm just sitting here thinking, Zoe Smith didn't play at all the second half. I wonder if she ain't sick.
Well, that's a good point. And again, coming off that big game against Heritage.
Hopefully she gets better for Saturday.
Yep, absolutely. And I want to thank Dylan for running the camera tonight. Mike, as always, for helping me out. I don't know where Mike's going to be at Heritage, but he's always welcome to come up.
I'll be there.
And help us out as we will be at Heritage for
I'll
you
be
on
there.
Saturday. Remember, the boys in action tomorrow at Adams Central. We always love going to the hangar.
I won't be there.
Oh, my.
Hey, I want a night off.
Thanks for everyone for listening in here on WellsCountyVoice.com. Have a great night.